Welcome everyone. Today I have got someone really interesting with me. Praveen is an AI search strategist with over 10 years of experience in digital marketing. He has worked extensively with B2B SaaS brands, startups, and has been deep in the trenches of performance marketing and lead generation for years. But recently, he has gone all in on something most marketers are still trying to figure out: AEO and GEO. He is currently running live GEO projects for B2B SaaS clients and building an entire education ecosystem around this space. Praveen, welcome.
Thanks for having me. Really excited to talk about this because I feel like so many marketers are hearing these terms but not sure where to even start.
Let us jump right in. The question everyone keeps asking: is SEO dead?
No, SEO is not dead, but the SEO you knew from 2020 or even 2023, that version is done. People are still searching, more than ever actually, but they are not clicking like they used to. AI is answering their questions right there in the search results. Google AI overviews, ChatGPT, Perplexity, Gemini. The answer shows up before anyone reaches your website. So SEO did not die, it evolved. And if you are still chasing keyword rankings and writing long articles just hoping for clicks, you are playing a game that is getting smaller every month.
Okay, so then what about GEO? Is GEO just SEO with a new name?
This is one of the biggest misconceptions right now. People either say GEO is just good SEO or they say it is completely different and you need to start from scratch. Both are wrong. SEO was about ranking your page so someone clicks on it. GEO is about making sure AI picks your content as the source for its answer. The user may never click, may never visit your site, but your brand still showed up in that AI answer. Now there is overlap. Content clarity, page structure, schema markup, EEAT signals, all of that still matters. But AI engines behave differently. With Google search, you run the same query 10 times, you get the same results. With AI, every response can change depending on the user and the conversation. So it is related, but it is not the same game.
Speaking of misconceptions, what are some of the other big misconceptions you see about GEO?
A few that I keep running into. First, people think if they rank number one on Google, they will automatically get cited in AI answers. That is not true. Data from Moz shows that 88% of citations in Google AI mode do not even match the top 10 organic results. So ranking well helps, but it does not guarantee anything in AI. Second, people think GEO is about tricking the AI, like putting hidden instructions on your page or creating hundreds of similar pages just to game the system. That is going to backfire. Google is already cracking down on this. If you get penalized by Google, you will show up less in AI tools as well. And third, people think this is only for big brands. It is not. In fact, smaller brands that are niche and specific actually have an advantage because AI loves clear, focused content.
What should marketers avoid right now in their GEO strategy?
The biggest trap I see is brands chasing low intent content just because it gets AI referral traffic. They see some blog post getting visits from ChatGPT and they go create 50 more like it. But that content is usually very generic. It is not converting anyone. What you should be doing instead is creating solution awareness content. Content that clearly explains what your product does, who it is for, and what specific problem it solves. That is the type of content AI trusts and recommends. Not fluff. Not generic guides that sound like everyone else. Also, stop mass producing AI written content without editing it properly. Platforms are getting better at detecting this. LinkedIn already penalizes content flagged as AI generated. Google is doing similar things. Quality still wins, always has.
This brings me to an interesting point. Why is understanding your ICP and audience more important now than it has ever been?
Okay, this is something I am really passionate about. In the old SEO world, you had keyword research. You could look at search volumes, see what people are typing, and build your content around those keywords. It was very structured. You had clear categories and clear search terms. Now, with AI search, people are not typing 2 or 3 word keywords anymore. They are having full conversations. They are asking things like, what is the best CRM for a 15-person remote sales team that already uses Slack? That is not a keyword, that is a prompt. So if you do not deeply understand how your audience thinks, what questions they ask, what language they use, you will never create content that matches these prompts. You need to do prompt research now, not just keyword research. Go to ChatGPT, go to Perplexity, type in what your customers would ask, and see what comes up. That is how you figure out what content to create. The brands that deeply understand their ICP will win. The ones that keep creating generic content for broad keywords will slowly disappear from AI answers.
One more big question. A lot of marketers are optimizing for ChatGPT and thinking they are sorted. Why is treating all LLMs the same a wrong approach?
This is a mistake I see constantly. People optimize for one AI platform and think they are done. But here is the reality. ChatGPT leans heavily on Wikipedia and licensed editorial content. Google AI overviews pull from Reddit, YouTube, and traditional SEO signals. Perplexity favors real-time community content and Reddit threads. Claude focuses more on semantic clarity and comprehensive insights. There is only about 11% citation overlap between ChatGPT and Perplexity. So if you only optimize for one, you are invisible to the users of the other. Each AI engine has its own sources it trusts. You need a multi-platform content strategy. That means being present on your website, yes, but also on Reddit, YouTube with transcripts, LinkedIn with thought leadership, review sites, and industry publications. You cannot just pick one and hope for the best.
Last question. If someone is listening to this and they have zero GEO strategy, where do they start this week?
Keep it simple. Go to ChatGPT and Perplexity today. Type in 20 to 30 questions your customers actually ask. Note whether your brand shows up. If it does, check if you're being recommended or just mentioned. If you're not showing up at all, that is your baseline. Then look at who is getting cited instead. Visit their pages. See how they structure their content. You will notice it is lists, FAQs, comparison tables. Their content is built to be extracted. And do not ignore what is happening outside your website. Reddit, YouTube, review sites. AI is pulling from all of these. If your brand has no presence there, you are missing a huge opportunity. The brands that start now will own this space. The window is open, but it will not stay open for long.
Praveen, this has been incredibly useful. Thanks for being so straight with the answers.
Thank you. The main thing I want people to remember is do not panic, but do not wait either. The shift is real. Start today, even if it is small. Progress beats perfection every single time.